Kate Gerwin is the bar manager at Imbibe, and we welcome you to the Morning Brew.
Thank you.
I love your resume. You have quite a background here, highlighting a few things. You've been to the Cordon Bleu Culinary Institute in Scottsdale, New England
I
Culinary.
taught there.
You taught there.
I did.
You're a sommelier.
I am.
You are obviously a very good bar manager. I want to know you. So, I mean, her resume is amazing. How long have you been in the biz?
My whole life. I grew up in Napa Valley. I started as a cellar rat at 16,
Wow.
shoveling grapes. My background is really wine. I didn't get into cocktails until later, until I opened a restaurant in Corrales, which is no longer in
So that's how you got to New Mexico.
That's how I got to New Mexico. Casa Vieja, the former in Corrales.
Sure.
Yeah, so roof collapsed. I got into cocktails. And I found that as a sommelier, you really have time, you focus on what the winemaker presents and what the chef presents, two different, very talented artists. You try and find matches for them. What I found for me was that with cocktails, I could take a chef's dish and I didn't have to spend time worrying about the acidity levels, the region, the vintage. I could just make something that I thought tasted really good.
John, I'm guessing that you've been to her bar.
Yeah, I have. Once or twice.
I have not. Now I'm anxious to go.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously she's brought some stuff here.
Yes. And I think we're just going to take a look at, maybe a nice summer cocktail. Nothing too specific, but some things that all
just
work
turn her
together
loose
really well. Like
let,
she
let
said,
her
just
do what she does.
Yeah, just something that tastes good.
Awesome. Well, what I brought is I really kind of wanted to focus on barbecue cocktails.
Fantastic.
It's summertime, and there's a couple of things for me about doing a barbecue. For one, you don't want to spend all of your time making cocktails for your guests. You want to have some fun. So really simple ingredients. To me, the key ingredient to a great cocktail is fresh juice. Always fresh juice.
Okay.
In general, you got some fresh juice, everyone's going to be happy.
Sure.
Another thing is low alcohol.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't maybe not agree with me quite as much, but for
That's
me,
right. You want to have a long evening.
Yeah.
right, low alcohol cocktails. So I brought Taiku sake. This sake is a coconut infused sake, and it's really amazing, and it's low alcohol, makes great cocktails, and you don't have to worry about your guests leaving your house a little intoxicated or anything like that. So I took 2 ounces of coconut sake, fresh lime juice, always fresh, very important. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of ice.
Got the ice down here.
Sorry, I disappeared.
Morning Brew is, this is great.
All right, and we're going to shake this.
I like it already, Justin.
Yep.
We're off to a good start.
Real easy stuff. Simple cocktails are the best. There's a reason why classics are classics. They stand the test of time.
Next time we'll have the ice up
Here,
higher
sorry.
for you.
So I'm just going to strain the ice off this right here into the glass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to top this with ginger beer. Not ginger
great
ale.
idea. Ginger beer. From a Dark and Stormy.
Exactly. Big difference, lots of ginger flavor, real fresh, great for summertime cocktails. And setting yourself up with something simple like sake, vodka, ginger beer, fresh lime juice. You have a world of cocktails you can make. You can make a Moscow Mule, you can make Collins, anything like that. So you have a lot of versatility. Low alcohol cocktails are great for summertime barbecues.
Yeah.
Keeping your friends fresh, having fun. And another thing I like to do is add a little bit of bitters. For me, balanced cocktails are all about acid, bitter, sweet, and sour.
Right.
So
just like food, sweet and savory.
Exactly. Sometimes a lot of cocktails, especially here in New Mexico, tend to be overly sweetened. It's not great for summertime. It's not great for your palate anyway. It doesn't stimulate the appetite. So I add a little bit of rhubarb bitters right on the top of that.
Rhubarb bitters.
Rhubarb. Fee Brothers makes amazing bitters. They're all available here in New Mexico.
Fantastic.
Plum, rhubarb, cherry, cranberry.
Can I
You
taste
can just
that?
smell it.
Can I taste that? I'm dying to taste this. Wow, that's got a great...
It's good stuff.
What do you say?
Oh, that coconut flavor.
This stuff is amazing, and
that's wonderful.
Sometimes sake is a little bit underrated in the cocktail world.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a low alcohol cocktail.
You can sip on that for a long time.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And you can have a couple, and you don't have to worry about, driving home. You span it out over a couple hours. You have your cocktail all day. You don't have to worry about timing things.
And the fresh lime juice really comes out in that.
Fresh lime juice, always fresh. Key ingredient, fresh, fresh, fresh.
Yeah. Okay.
We squeeze our own lemon and lime juice at Imbibe for our sweeten, so we make a house-made sour instead of using the sour on the gun.
Beautiful. So what's this called again?
It is called Larry's drink.
Good. I like it already.
It's called the Larry Arians.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do you like it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
It's just one of those that you can just like sip on for a long time, and you don't. You want to enjoy it, and just get all those flavors. And
this is what you do with conversation.
Exactly.
Around the patio.
There's no need to slam them back all day long.
No. I'm with you. What else you got? This is great.
Good. Well, I also brought some Campari. I don't know if you're familiar with Campari. I love Campari. This is also another great low alcohol, although I'm going to beef it up a little bit with some Tito's vodka. Campari is an aperitif, and it's Italian bitters. It stimulates the appetite, aids the process in digestion. Great stuff. One of my favorite drinks is Campari and soda, but I also like Campari and grapefruit. They complement each other really well. And I also like salty dogs. So a little bit of vodka, Campari, and grapefruit juice. Simple 3-ingredient cocktail. No problems there. Any home bartender can throw that in there.
Do you like the Tito's from Texas?
I do. Handmade.
Yeah.
And, as local as we can get, the better off we are. And it's artisanal. When using Campari, just remember it is very strong. So like a 1/4 ounce goes a long way. A long way.
I love the color of it, too.
It's good stuff.
It looks like summer.
I'm going to have to. Sorry.
That's okay.
Not
a problem.
Anyways,
and I'm disappearing again.
We'll work on our stand-up bar set here on the Morning Brew.
We'll bring it next time.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think we need to build in a bar.
That's where I'm thinking.
So we'll get rid of the table and just
have a bar set up here.
We could build in a bar.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Nothing wrong with a home-built bar.
We'll consult with you on that. Okay.
Absolutely. All right.
Okay, so we've got the vodka and Campari over ice. Very simple. Like you say, you don't have to do all these complicated drinks for your guests.
Now you can just throw your grapefruit juice right in your shaker tin and shake it all together.
Look at that. There you go.
And here we go.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I always like to smell, it's like wine,
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
Oh, that is nice. That one is really refreshing.
You like that?
Yeah.
Campari and grapefruit, great combo.
Beautiful.
There's a lot of orange bitters right in the Campari.
That's
it enhances it a lot. And then if someone's looking for a little bit more of a kick, throw some vodka in there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you definitely get the kick from that.
Yes, you have your options.
To sake, so.
You have your options.
Absolutely. Tell me about Imbibe a little bit.
It's on the corner of Central and Richmond, Nob Hill. It's a cigar bar. So we are actually the only smoking license. So you can come on in, enjoy a fine scotch. We have amazing scotch, amazing whiskey selection, great cigars. And by nighttime, it's a high-volume nightclub.
It is.
Yeah, good times.
I'm going to come and see you.
You should. You should. We've got great bartenders. People have been with me for a long time. People have been there for a long time. Take a lot of pride in what we do.
Do you still have a love of wine? And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
You still keep your skills pretty high in that area.
The biggest skill of being a wine or a sommelier is tasting wine.
Yes.
So I am required to drink a lot.
It's the hard life. It's the hard life.
To taste a lot. It's education.
Yeah.
Well, it is, and enjoy.
Is.
It's a fine art.
It is.
And to savor wine and do it properly is something that you really have to learn.
It's a skill, definitely. I mean, it's something that can take you across different, sort of social circles and all sorts of, different areas of education just with wine and understanding, from how it gets from point A to point B to in your glass.
Great thing about wine is it's worldwide. It's all over the place. It's culture, it's heritage, it's food, it's cuisine, and it's a part of everyday life for so many people. So.
What was it like growing up in Napa?
It's amazing.
I bet it was.
No, I mean, it's great. It's awesome. It's a lot different than people expect. You either go into the wine business, the hospitality business, or the restaurant business.
It's about all there is there.
That is what it is.
But it's a beautiful area.
It is. It's gorgeous.